Hello. It's November 24th, and this is the news. Aaron snuck it in right there at the last second, so Lou showed up on the news. Anyways, let's get to it. Happy holidays, everyone, for those that are celebrating this week and future weeks, as there's, like 10 major holidays over the next month or so. Let's get straight to it. China has suspended Tencent from updating existing apps or launching new apps. I don't know what the fuck that means. Apparently, China has suspended Tencent. China's Ministry of Industry. This is from the South China Morning Post. China's Ministry of Industry and Information Technology has told app stores and platforms to implement their order against Tencent apps. It is not known how long the suspension will last, and the Chinese ministry has not published any information about the ban. Let me read through this. Oh. So this is not necessarily about the games that Tencent owns. This is about the app WeChat that they own, which apparently has 1.2 billion users. They probably want to put in, they want to sneak in a little spying on that app, most likely. Tencent said in a statement that it's cooperating with the authorities on inspecting its apps, indirectly confirming the report. There's more than 70 apps published by Tencent that are active, and that there are more than 100 games published by Tencent mobile games, according to the app tracking firm Kimai. It is not known how long the suspension will last, and the Chinese ministry has not published any information about the ban. We are continuously working to enhance user protection features within our apps, and also have regular cooperation with relevant government agencies to ensure regulatory compliance. Our apps remain functional and available for download, Tencent said in its statement. The regulatory move comes amid Beijing's ongoing scrutiny of the country's tech sector. Beijing has been turbocharging its legislative efforts to regulate data in the country, having enacted the cybersecurity law in 2017, followed by the data security law this September, which requires firms to undergo a security assessment to gain approval before sending user data overseas. I'll translate for you. Basically, China wants to insert a little spy technology and also get a little chunk of that change that these companies are selling all the data to places like America. Huh. I guess we'll see what happens with that. That could develop into something crazy, or something that we never, we never hear about ever. Yeah. We had the Golden Joystick 2021 Awards occur. We'll go through the list here of all the winners. I'll just read them to you guys. Hold on. What is the category for people voting on this, or who votes on this? It's all. So it looks like it's all fan voted. Yeah, it's all fan voted, I guess. Yeah, the awards are decided by public vote. Okay. So don't blame anyone, chat, but your peers. Okay. Fight those people in the chat. Get real angry at their bad and obviously wrong opinions. All right. Here we go. There's a lot. I'm just going to read through them. Golden Joystick Award winners for 2021. Best Storytelling. Life is Strange, True Colors. Best multiplayer game, It Takes Two. Best audio, Resident Evil Village. Best visual design, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Best game expansion, Ghost of Tsushima, Iki Island expansion. Best mobile game of the year, League of Legends Wild Rift. Best gaming hardware, the PS5. Best indie game, Death's Door. Studio of the year, Capcom. Best performance, or performer, rather, Maggie Robertson, who of course played Lady Dimitrescu. Breakthrough Award was for House Marquee. Best game community, Final Fantasy XIV. Still Playing Award for Final Fantasy XIV. PC Game of the Year, Hitman 3. Nintendo Game of the Year, Metroid Dread. Xbox Game of the Year, Psychonauts 2. PlayStation Game of the Year, Resident Evil Village. Most Wanted Game, Elden Ring. Critics' Choice Award, Deathloop. And then there's these final three awards are really weird. I don't necessarily know them. The ultimate game of the year was Resident Evil Village. The ultimate hardware of all time was PC. And the ultimate game of all time is Dark Souls. Kind of weird. Anyways, chat, before you get your pitchforks, and get all angry at those pesky critics ruining your awards, this was a public vote, okay? You guys have no one to blame but yourselves. Those are public votes, No critics voted in this. Anyways, now that we've done that and riled chat up, let's continue with the news. Dragon Age's creative director, Matt Goldman, has left Bioware. Now, when did Matt Goldman join the company? He had been in the position since 2017. So that means he was there for the bad Dragon Age. At least as a creative director. What other games did he work on? He joined in 1998. He worked as an artist from Baldur's Gate, Jade Empire, and also on Dragon Age. Then he worked at Ensemble on Halo Wars. Then he came back in 2017 as the senior creative director on Dragon Age 4. Kotaku.com has a story of the email that he sent to staff by BioWare Studio GM Gary McKay. And Gary McKay said, "Hi, everyone. I hope you are well. I'm writing to inform you all that Matt Goldman is leaving BioWare. We have mutually agreed to part ways, and his last day is today. We understand that Matt's departure has an impact on you, as well as the game's development. Rest assured, our commitment to high-quality Dragon Age game has not yet wavered, and we will not ship a game that is not up to BioWare standards. We, including EA's executive team, have absolute confidence in this leadership here at the studio and the people working on this game to carry forward our vision." So, hold on. That seems rather abrupt. Like what? Huh. That is also the third creative director to leave Dragon Age 4, by the way. The fact that he was like, I don't know. The fact that that was announced by a Bioware executive via an email, and it wasn't 2 weeks from today, it was today. There seems a little, it seems a little fishy. It seems a little fishy. Like something definitely is afoot. You know what I'm saying? Something definitely is afoot. There's very many fishies. Moving on. The new Yakuza Studio series head was discussing the future of the series in a interview with FrontlineJP.net. That's me. There's someone at the front line of me doing information and interviews and whatnot. They confirmed that there is more Judgment as well as more Ichiban coming soon. So that's good. That's good. I like a little Ichiban. I hope they, I hope they make a game that I enjoy when it comes to like a JRPG Yakuza. I didn't enjoy that last one. It's tough. Anyways, what else do we got? Square Enix is out there talking about The World Ends With You and how it underperformed the initial expectations. Makes sense. Makes sense. I didn't see that much fanfare for that game, and I even did a sponsored stream for it. So, yeah. Epic Games has acquired Harmonix. Harmonix, of course, the company responsible for things like Rock Band and Rock Band 2 and Rock Band 3 and some other rhythm games and Rock Band. And so now Epic Games has made them or acquired them. And I'm really worried that we're just going to see more Fortnite bullshit from Harmonix. Ooh, we'll see. We'll see. Did they put out a statement? They were asked, what will the Harmonix team work on next? Our team will work with Epic to create musical journeys and gameplay for Fortnite. While we're not ready to share any specifics, the whole team is incredibly excited to get started. Stay tuned. Oh boy. Oh boy. What else do we got? The Sims 4 is getting story progression from The Sims 3 in a free update. What? That's a weird statement. All right, let's talk about this Halo Infinite Tenrai event launch. So, they put a Fiesta game mode into Halo Infinite. And the only way to get any progress for this event is by playing the Fiesta event. But people are very upset because apparently the challenges for the event are bad or something like that. Like, chat, speak to me here. Let's get some, let's get some on the floor reporting here. What are people pissed off about when it comes to Halo Infinite and this event? They're really slow. You get them rarely. You have to cycle challenges. This sums it up pretty good. Let's go see what Paul Tassi has to say. Paul Tassi, who's usually a Destiny 2 contributor over at Forbes, has the headline, Halo Infinite might be throwing the worst live event I have ever seen. So let's see here. I'll read his headline and find the actual problems. His opening paragraph says, the longer we all play Halo Infinite, the more one truth continues to emerge. For as brilliantly fun as the gameplay is, the progression and microtransaction systems in-game are equally as unfun, reverse fun, anti-fun. As in, this is one of the worst implementations of free-to-play monetization I think I've ever seen. And that's saying something. And I lived through the great loot box wars of the mid-2010s. What's the problem? Problems, plural. Let's see. You do not progress with XP, but instead you get a level by completing a specific challenge related to the Fiesta event playlist. This is fine, except for the fact that you eventually will almost immediately run out of event challenges and will have to go back to grinding out regular weekly challenges to even get further event challenges to appear. Ugh. Even if you grind through all of the weekly challenges, 343 has only put 7 total event challenges in this playlist this week. There are 30 levels to the pass. That means that out of the 6 weeks the event is running, you'll have to max out those challenges 5 times in order to unlock everything. This week is already shot for me because I'm about to leave for my Xbox and PC, blah, blah, blah. The time gate creates bizarre situations like the fact that you'll be unlocking 2 separate samurai shoulder pads months apart, as you cannot get enough tiers to get the other side until the next time event shows up in January. Half of the battle pass, literally, is just challenge skips and XP consumables, meaning it only needed to be half as long as it is, and it's stuffed full of padding. When you unlock the core at level 5, by the end, you are only unlocking one of the samurai style sets from the advertising. The others look like they're being sold in the microtransaction store, and some of those are time gated and appear they might not be sold until future events, including the main samurai helmet that has been on dozens and dozens of pieces of marketing for the game and the event. The prices are absurd, like $15 for the sword on your waist belt and a collection of emblems. There's at least $50 of stuff being sold for this free event so far, where it'll only take you 5 weeks and 6 months to earn a complete free look based on the slow-moving battle pass, and only one look. Man. That does sound kind of rough. I do think that's one of the weirder things. And this is kind of just me rambling on, so I'm still forming this statement, this opinion. But one of the more interesting things when it comes to microtransactions and free-to-play games, specifically cosmetics in free-to-play games, is the bigger the game is and the more outside, like, everything that I'm trying to formulate just sounds like a no shit Sherlock. But like, you take a game like Halo, right? A game that never really has had that much interaction when it comes to microtransactions, etc. And then you put MTX in there. And it's, your standard affair of MTX. It doesn't seem that egregious. It's serviceable as an MTX. And then because of how big and unrelated to the MTX world the Halo fan base is, people lose their shit. Meanwhile, on like the mobile world, or for example, Path of Exile, I bought a fucking cat pet for $40. I'm not, and I'm not saying that's bad or that that's right, but like, there's no articles talking about how you can buy a cat pet in a video game, right? But yeah, I don't really have an opinion. The system does sound bad from like a free-to-play perspective. The fact that it's time gated like that, I think, is maybe the worst part. I think if you could grind all that stuff out and it was an easy grind, it wasn't like RNG based to get all the challenges and stuff like that, it would be better. But yeah, I think people are just getting upset because it's Halo. Yeah. Yeah. That's my thoughts on it. What else do we got? And I know that's not necessarily a good take. Trust me, I'm aware. Battlefield put out a launch update and the road ahead. We can skim through this blog. Let's take a look at this. Still says trailer time. It's not trailer time. What do we got here? So we're getting the patch tomorrow. Imagine patching on Thanksgiving. I guess it is a global game. They probably have like the European studios doing that. What are the... we're not really saying. Okay. We're largely seeing our service platforms at our intended target levels. In very rare instances, we're seeing that our servers aren't correctly registering hit markers. Huh. We're also seeing on rare occasions that you're unable to spawn on the server with your intended loadout. They found that issue and tried to fix. They couldn't find the idea, or they couldn't find the fix for registering hit markers. For all you playing on the PC, we want to acknowledge that many of you are finding the performance of the game is presently CPU bound, and not enough of you who are fortunate enough to enjoy high-end GPUs and CPUs are seeing the benefit of consistent high frame rates. Identifying engine-level optimizations and developing solutions will require a lengthier response time from us so that it gets done right. Short term, we'll be doing all we can to help you, to help offer performance improvements that reduce the load and and up your frame rates where possible. Okay. Oh, here we go. These are the actual things. The changes will roll up over the upcoming updates. Update number 2, reduce spread globally when zoomed in and moving. Improve stationary zoomed accuracy for many weapons. Spread now decreases faster and earlier when pacing shots. This means more success with single shot or short burst. Increase the PP29 vertical recoil to ensure that the weapon does not overperform when engaging outside of its intended combat range. So that gun's getting nerfed. Fixed an issue where the spread would be too high when trying to fire while zoomed right after sprinting for some portal weapons. Okay. And reduce the effectiveness of the NTW-50 against vehicles. I don't know what that gun is. Is that the anti-vehicle rocket launcher? I guess. Yeah, where are all the hovercraft nerfs? On Thursday, we're releasing update number 2. It'll have the following changes. Improved soldier revives, addressing unable to revive when a soldier dies close to an object or wall. A respawn protection system that will help prevent any extraneous issues that leave a player in a downed state for too long. Enforce a manual respawn when required. Re-enabling our UAV-1 interaction in Battlefield Portal. Available on our Battlefield Bad Company 2 maps. It was overpowered and we made adjustments to account for that. Vehicle bouncing for the LCAA hovercraft and MD-540 Nightbird. And dispersion has been reduced for all weapons except shotguns, which results in more consistent bullet spread during gameplay. Oh, so they're buffing shotguns. Man, maybe I won't miss 3 shots like I did that, that the game was bugged, chat. It says it right there. It says it right there, You guys were making fun of me for missing when it was bugged the entire time, chat. It was bugged. It was bugged. Let's see if there's anything significant here. Oh, wow. There's a lot of changes to Hazard Zone. Do they fix the hovercraft? Oh, I don't think they're fixing hovercraft going up buildings. Fuck yeah. I mean, it's a pretty big patch, to be honest. It's a lot of bug fixes. That's a pretty big bug fix for, week number 3? That's pretty big. That's pretty big. A lot of bug fixes there. I like it. I like it. Yeah, a lot of fixes are needed. You're not wrong about that. Chat, let's enter into the world of key chat alerts. It actually worked on the first try. Chat, what do you got? Throw some news at me. Anything that I haven't discussed today as we wrap up JPNN here on November 21st or 24th. What is this? From Yervin Galad in the chat. The newest Baka game studio behind the scenes video reveals that Tetsuya Yoshikawa, the Breath of Fire, Mega Man, and Devil May Cry dev, has joined the current horror game project as a character designer. Okay, there you go. I will never play his games, and he's too fucking scary. He's too fucking scary, Eclipsed Husky says that the Kingdom Hearts 3 randomizer is up and running and testing now. Great. The Steam sale just started. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. That was from Miros. Goopy Mage letting us know that the Xbox Museum is up and running. If you've been a long-time Xbox user, you can go and log in. It'll create kind of this little thing that you can walk around and see all your most played games over the past 20 years, your first achievement when you first booted, all that stuff. All that stuff. Oh, yeah, I saw this. PC Gamer, although a lot of people are reporting this, are reporting that Activision has formed another committee. It's the Workplace Responsibility Committee, and they are not moving Bobby Kotick as CEO. The new committee will help implement, quote, policies, procedures, and commitments aimed at ending workplace abuses. Okay. Sure. Over on PC Gamer as well, there's a new patch for Skyrim Anniversary Edition, which is breaking mods. Like, all of them. That sucks. That's not good. That's not good. This was from 2 days ago. Patch or version 1.6.323 is mostly to address the black screen issue occurring when some players tried to launch the game or loaded modded saves. But the same patch may wind up sidelining your mods, just like the Skyrim Anniversary Edition did when it launched on November 11th. Yikes. Yikes. That's not good. That's not good. And Stephen Totillo has the story over on Axios.com. This is from yesterday, that a former PlayStation security analyst is suing the company in California for wrongful termination and gender discrimination, criticizing, quote, a work culture predominated by men, end quote. She is seeking a class action on behalf of women who have worked at PlayStation. From the suit itself, this is a line that says, in 2021, plaintiffs submitted a signed statement to Sony detailing the gender bias she has experienced at Sony. Soon after that, the plaintiffs received a letter. She was being terminated. The notification from Sony stated that it was eliminating a certain department and that the plaintiff would be terminated because the department was being eliminated. However, this was a false basis to terminate plaintiff because she was not even a member of the department being dissolved. There's been no comment from Sony on this as of yet. Yeah. Yeah, we talked about that on Monday, Irvin. Trying to see if there's anything else on old Steven Totillo's. Nope. No, there's not. Anyways, I think that is it. I saw the Company Heroes news. It seems kind of small, so I'm not going to cover it. But yeah, Company Heroes still doing things. If you want to be a part of it, definitely go check out their Twitter. And I think we'll wrap that up. We might actually cover the news here. I mean the Steam sale. As soon as we wrap up the news, take a look at that, see what they got on sale, etc. Solid TX with a rumor. And that is that Chrono Cross is being remastered. If they actually remaster Chrono Cross, and they include the greatest song of the 90s, one of the greatest songs of, I guess, the late 90s, maybe early 2000s, called Scar of Time. You know, it be good. Be good. Yeah, it's Scars of Time. We'll play it after JPNN. And with that, we're going to get out of here. We'll see you guys on Friday. Maybe on JPNN we'll cover some Black Friday sales or something like that. Because I don't think there's going to be that much news. But for now, we're getting out of here. Thank you so much for watching. If you're watching on Twitch, we're not going anywhere. The stream's not ending. We're just wrapping up this VOD for YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, thanks for being here. Drop a comment. Drop a like. Can't drop a dislike anymore because that shit doesn't show, motherfuckers. Ha ha! It's really weird. It's stupid. They shouldn't have taken that shit away. See you Friday.